Greetings, everyone, and welcome again to Rabban Child of God. Rabban Child of God. Here, bring another one. You see, we're going to speak truth today. And we're going to just reason about the reality of what is going on. Hey, people, you know, some love God. I know some love God. And I love church people. But some of us is so hypocritical. Some of us are very hypocritical, and sometimes we act like we are okay. And you know, when you can find out these people say them not real, some of these people, is when you would decide that I'm not coming back to this church. Not coming back to this church. Or you decide that you take a break for a while, and you don't know if you're out sick, because some people don't come out and check on people to find out if you're out and not feeling good, or you're out on business, or what is the issue why you are not in church. So, like for instance, no, them would have call, and when them call, them would say, brother Carlos, they would have called my brother, or call your sister. But you see, when you don't go to church like for about maybe 4 weeks or 6 weeks, yeah, they pass you on the street and they see you, and they would be like, they call you by your name. They don't call the sister nor brother no more. So because you're not inside of the building every week with them, you're not the brother anymore. No? They don't consider you as brother anymore. They don't consider you as sister anymore. So they call you by your straight name. You think I joke and make serious business. Watch this now. If you ever decide that you change your house of worship, or you're not going back to that church, you're going to worship somewhere else, do you know that these folks, they step past you in the street? They step past you and they don't talk to you. Don't talk to you. I don't know the reason why them do this thing, but it is showing you that while you were there with them, they weren't real. It was just a game they were putting on. So now, it's not the church you really put your trust into. It's God. So anywhere you go, and as long as you worship in spirit and in truth, God is with you. You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't go to that church, then feel like you backslide, you are going to do something wrong, you're going somewhere else, you're not a part of them anymore. So they believe that because you're not a part of the crowd in that church, then you are not a part of God's creation or God's kingdom. You're not still a Christian, and you're not worshiping God, which while you might be even more saved than those people that live back there, because they are there carrying some kind of feelings because you leave. They pass you and they don't say nothing to you. They step past you, and who speak, not calling you sister or brother anymore. Them call you by your name. And it happen all the time. This is something that I can tell you because it happened to me. You understand? When I change my house of worship, it's like these people upset. You see, very upset, and they don't talk. They don't want to talk. You know, and that's a set of malice that you're carrying feelings, and then they feel like, oh, if you're not in their church, then you're in the wrong place. And then if they believe that you're in the wrong place and they're at the right place, why they behave in such a way where they don't show love, they don't understand that God show up everywhere, God do his work through anyone, God still respect you as long as you stay with him, whether you're in this church, that church, or wherever you want to go and worship. They don't really understand this, what they feel like to be in the group up with them. And if you are not in the group up with them, gossiping so that they can keep you from growing spiritually, then you have an issue with them. They have an issue with you because you leave and you're gone. But remember, the Bible says, come from among them and be separated. Because we are royal people. Don't it? A royal priesthood. Hmm? So, if you feel like I am joking, try that. Just try that. Try step away and go. You see, even if you even go to the leader and let the leader know that you're not going to be worshiping here anymore. Or you might give him the condition why you're not worshiping there anymore. Or you might don't give him a condition. Because sometimes you will go to a place and when you're there, you're not comfortable there. And if you're not comfortable worshiping somewhere, that simply means that something is wrong. You see? And you try to ignore people. And the more you try to ignore people and bad behaviors, the more bad behavior you might find. So when you occur these things and you step away, everybody become your they started to what we would call it. They start shun you. They start shun you. So if you've never been shunned by church folks yet, this is one reason you will get shunned. They will shun you for this one if you step away from amongst them. You see, you step away from amongst them and go to another house of worship, and they know that you're there. And then sometimes they will send people to come there also. Yeah, to cause problem. Yeah. And they will try to tell people all kind of manner of things. And you will figure it out. Because you will find out that these people, they don't really going about God's work. Because if you're going to get upset and behave in such a way when someone decide that this is not the right place for me, I can't worship here anymore. Allow the person to go where they want to go and worship. I believe it is just so right. It is fair for everyone to just worship and be free. Because they say when you're in the house of the Lord, you are in liberty. That's not that you have to go there and misbehave and carry on and go on bad. No, you don't go there and do those things. You don't go and you make kind of mischief with people. But you see, if you're there and there's things that you don't really appreciate, you don't feel like it is going to be for your spiritual growth, and you decide that this is going to be it for me, I'm going to step away, then you will see the resistance and the operation that these people perform when they meet you in the street. Yeah, because they always do these things. They don't know how to behave. Some of us need to learn that, because you see, we would sing this song wherever he leads, I will go. So if the Lord is leading us and we go somewhere on our own, because sometimes we go to a house of worship and we just go there because it is there. And we did not go to the Lord and ask him for any directions or ask him to direct us there. And we just go and we take a seat and we decide that this is where we're gonna worship. And then when we find out that we're at a place where it's not gonna be for our growth, and we decide that we're going to step away, I don't believe that it should be of any issue with anyone, because if we are directed by God and the Spirit said move, and you sought the Lord, and yes, you get permission by the Holy Ghost to move, I don't believe that man should have the angle over you to tell you you're supposed to stay and this is where you are to be, and if you don't be here, then you can't be a part of them. I don't believe that, and that's not right. This is some things that people have to learn to stop doing. You see, this group up thing that is going on is not good, because everybody feel the same way about you when you leave. But while you're there, everybody is comfortable. And remember, they don't call you brother anymore. They don't call you sister anymore. That simply means that if you're not in their group worshiping, you're not a brother anymore. And I'm here to tell you this. We are God's children. And we need to understand that we are all God's children, you see? So we need to learn that.